A young man, a 10-year-old, just showed up at the club one day after school. I discovered that he had recently moved to Dayton. He was so disruptive in school that he had to be isolated. His mother is an addict, and he was adopted by his mother's boyfriend. Just before he left, she informed him that his father had committed suicide and that he had 3 siblings that were given up for adoption that he was unaware of. He received all of this, frankly, life-changing information and then was told, "See you later." I worked with this young man, just getting him to understand that we're there to build a relationship with him. Over the course of 2 weeks, he went from not being able to make eye contact, literally sit with his back turned to me, to a young man that would sit face to face with me and interface in a mature fashion. He learned it was okay for him to say what he wanted to say. These were honest, open conversations. Just with a little care and empathy and understanding, just really started to blossom. We are a youth recreation program with a focus on social and emotional learning and trauma-informed instruction. What I like to say that we do is we love kids.
Blue Mountain Community Foundation strives to make our community a more thriving, engaged, and caring place. When the pandemic started to crush our community, we stood up a response fund into which we accepted donations and distributed those donations out to the community. That was over $8 million. When food banks were running out of food, we were able to help. When kids needed mental health counseling, we were able to help. When performing arts organizations faced closure, we were able to help. We're like a hub of philanthropy. We try to spin the wheel of giving as fast as we can to help every nook and cranny of our community.
A program like this is what saved me as an adolescent. A lot of hardship. The audio was the one piece that I could control. It was the one piece that I knew wouldn't let me down as long as I showed up to it. It wasn't necessarily about the music. It was about the stable structure of it always being there. I always said if I was ever in a place to provide that same opportunity and give it back in that way, that's what I would do. This one particular student, great musician, great student, just a great kid. His plan was, I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna leave Walla Walla. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I know this isn't the community for me. He's very unique. He's a different kid. On paper, he feels like he's not as good as a lot of other students. But if you put him on hands-on things, he's amazing. By year 3, the trust was strong enough where I could start putting him out in the community to do little jobs. Just his growth, his own confidence had grown 200%. By the 4th year, I had him in a place in the community as a lead audio engineer. And he started earning these paychecks from these skill sets. And now, from 5 years ago, not even knowing anything about audio engineering or producing music, he now records his band. He works in the community. He's known in the community for working in sound. And now he's also thinking about going to school to further his education in it. We teach music production, mixing, live sound, podcasting. But the most important thing of all that we teach them is to believe in themselves, because they can do anything that they put their minds to.